I think it would be great if you would stand and join me in this honor. On the count of 3, Berlin, we're going to get these guys fired up. 1, 2, 3, drivers! Very good!
Thunder is about to begin for 251 laps. Hot pit stops at Berlin Raceway. The battle at Berlin 251 is about ready. And if you're not excited right now, you're not hooked up right. Johnny Van Dorn, green flag for 251 laps. In the books, Johnny Van Dorn is going to lead lap number 1. Caleb Asaki goes around in the backstretch. Caleb goes on the side. Looks like Josh Hobson off on the backstretch as well. More cars tangled. It looks like Newick's back there. Hobson goes off on the backstretch. Caleb Asaki goes around. At least 3 or 4 cars have tangled already on lap number 1, Chris.
Oh, I tell you what, from the perspective we have down here near pit road, I can't tell you what caused it. Lauren Bush is going to dive off the racetrack, but 4 cars got into it. The 77 goes off the track, comes back on. Could have been a great save. Hard to tell from here. The 77 is still rolling.
Is down with the pits of the leader, Johnny Van Dorn. Van Dorn's got a pit here before too long. What are they thinking down in the 61 pits? I am here with Butch, the crew chief for the 61 of Van Dorn, dominating this race. Butch, you're getting ready for pit stops. What's your thought?
We're just kind of riding around. He's a little bit on the free side. Gas mileage puts us at about 125, so we'll be in between 120 and 125. Take a set of rights, and then just kind of ride it out and see what we got.
All kinds of math being done, trying to calculate fuel mileage going out. How long is he going to be able to stay out, and when are they going to pit? Do you have a lap number in mind when you might bring him in if it stays green?
Between 100 and 125. We're looking towards 100 here, so next 40 laps.
He's got the calculator out on the smartphone. He's got doing all the math right now. This is where Johnny Van Dorn's going to pit in the 61 when the crew chief calls him in.
So Van Dorn saying if it's a green flag pit stop, may not be gated. Caution flag on the racetrack. It looks like 77 machine goes around. It's not the 77 of Josh Hobson. I believe that was the 77 of Landon Kling. Kling goes around in the white, make that the white and blue 77. So Kling loops it in lap number 61. 70 laps, we still have a long way to go. 251 laps to the battle at Berlin. We're ready to go back racing. Here we go, from yellow to the green flag. And Van Dorn stretches it out, 5 or 6 car lengths already over Finley. Jones runs third, Musin in that pack. We're going to get a caution flag at lap number 87. Anderson Bowen, who was running 18th from 29, goes off on lap number 87. Caution flag on the racetrack. And we see some of the pit crews ready to spring into action. Bowen takes the 29 car, gets some front end damage on the 29. You can see there as he begins to pull away. Not sure if he had any help or not, or if we have the replay from Steve Bennett in the Prime Text video, but the 29 car, oh, the hood blows up. Hard to see that way, isn't it? Yes. Gonna have to drive it doggy style. It's a head out the window. Yeah, I might want to stay out of his way. You realize he can't see us, so the 29 car, whoops. All the leaders up front looking for the green flag at lap number 96. Van Dorn leads it back to the green. He's led them all so far. We'll see what happens. Van Dorn shoots out another great restart. Van Dorn's been so good on the restarts, leave everyone else back to defend for themselves. Finley now solidly in a second. Jones side by side with Musin. That's the battle for the 4th position. Still good battle up front. Musin, the 99, goes up, gets up, goes up the racetrack, scrapes the chassis a little bit, throws sparks in the 99 car. So Van Dorn continues to lead. Everybody single file again up towards the front. No big race until you get to the Look at the guys in the back racing 2 and 3 wide back there. Dave Lake trying to get a handle on the 55 car, some sort of trouble in the 55. He qualified decent. Oh, Spud Newick goes around right in front of everybody, and everybody kind of checks up. Phil Bozell backs up and smoke screen on the front stretch. Race fans, it's a public service to keep the mosquitoes away. You're welcome. No extra charge for that.
Leaders duck into pit road right now. Here comes Johnny Van Dorn leading them down. We are standing right here outside his pit box right now, and we expect to see Johnny any second popping in. Crew goes to work on the 61. They're definitely going to work on the right side. They're going to hand Johnny a bottle of water. Switch it out. He's got an intense look on his face. The 61 car looking good. Might just be 2 tires and fuel. That's what it looks like. Oh, we got trouble on the right front with the lug nut falls off. Johnny Van Dorn's crew is trying to get that lug nut on. And the 26 car is going to beat him off. The 41 is going to beat him off pit road right now, as is Brian Campbell in the 20. Johnny Van Dorn is down and away. 4th car off pit road. Trouble on that right front. Lug nut fell off twice.
Tough breakdown of the pits for Johnny Van Dorn. He's going to come out mid-pack and not behind some of the guys that he had been in front of for the entire race. We'll let the scoring and catch up here and see our official leader, as I believe unofficially by scoring the new leaders, the 25, that's Ross Kenseth. Kenseth, you see that car in front. Derek Griffin now scored second. Josh Hobson third. Back to green flag racing. Ross Kenseth is the new leader. The outside, Derek Griffin inside of the 21. The first time these two cars, someone other than Van Dorn has been up front. They jam up mid-pack there. Tim DeVos. You see the middle car with Pisaki side by side. Thinking about 3 wide. They get tight up there again. There's contact with Josh Hobson. They keep it together, at least for the moment. We just talked to the crew chief of TJ Reed of the 41 car, saying how good the 41 was. They almost wadded it up with Josh Hobson there a minute ago. That's the car you're seeing running the 5th position on the inside at lap number 111. Next time by, car out of the backstretch. Everyone gets on the binders. Wow. Caution at lap number 125. I believe that was Chad Finley in the 42 car that went around at lap number 125. Waves for the first time in a restart. Derek Griffin gets a good run, but look at that. Van Dorn down to the inside. Griffin slams the door. Wow, it is tight up front. Van Dorn is right there. Griffin holds him off for the moment. Oh, big pile up in turn number 1, 3 and 4. Several cars involved. It looks like Newick, the 19 machine, also involved in that. A lot of cars. Zach also involved in that. Terry Van Heitzma, the 21, I see involved in that. The 77. Landon Kling also involved. And one more car back there, looks like the 31 of Nick Galata. Caution flag at lap number 157. Scott Hance goes around to the backstretch. So yellow flag at lap 156. Ross